Hello, children. Hope all of you are fine. Please stay at your home. Don't go anywhere else. Okay, children? Because the time is very much crucial for us. You should listen to your parents. By staying at home only, you have to learn. Whatever the teachers are sending you, the videos, please go through to them. Still, if you have any doubt, then you can ask to your teachers. So, children, all of you are doing good at your home. Very nice. I hope that all of you understood properly whatever we have taught you. So, step by step, we are going, children. Don't worry, we will finish our lesson slowly. So, in our lesson 3, we have learnt about our digestion process and which organs are helpful in our digestion process. And these organs are known as our digestive organs. So, I have already told you what is your digestion. Repeatedly, I am telling you, children, about this digestion so that you can understand it properly. Still, if you have any doubt, then you can ask me. So, I have told you that the process of breaking down of food into simpler substances so that it can be easily absorbed by the body is called digestion. So, children, whatever the food we will take, it will not go directly throughout our body parts. Before reaching to every part, it must have to be digested. And many organs are helpful for this digestion process. So I have already discussed about these organs. So we have learned that the first organ of our digestion process is our mouth. Then the food will pass through our food pipe, and from the food pipe the food will enter into our stomach. And that liver will generate our bile juice, which is the largest gland in the human body. This bile juice is stored in the gallbladder and helps in the digestion of food and absorption of nutrients. And I have told you that our stomach is J-shaped elastic bag-like organ where food stays for 4 to 5 hours. And here digestive juice is secreted, which again break down the food into simpler form. Then we have learnt about the pancreas, which produces enzymes which again helpful for our digestion process. Then we have learnt about the small intestine where complete digestion takes place. Okay, children, and the useful and important nutrients from the digested food and water are absorbed by the blood vessels present in the walls of small intestine. And we know that in our body, blood is there which carries these absorbed nutrients to all parts of the body. This is the work of our small intestine. Then we have learned to our large intestine where the undigested food comes here. It is the shorter than our small intestine but wider tube-like structure, and it helpful for formation of feces. And whatever the feces produced here, that is stored in our rectum, and it will pass through our anus. So, children, for working these all digestive organs, we need proper amount of water. And we have to chew our food properly so that it can break down easily in our first step. And we should do our regular bowel movement. For that reason also we need water. And If we will not chew properly, if we will not drink water properly, then we will face some digestive problems like constipation and diarrhea. So, children, what is the need for water? We will learn. In this figure, you can see one side our digestive organs are there, another side water is there. We know that water is an essential nutrient for life. We cannot stay without it. We need water every time. We cannot stay without it for long time. So it is very important for our digestive system. Water helps in the absorption of nutrients in the intestine. And water is also required by our large intestine to form feces, as I have already told you, and to expel waste out of the body. Body flushes out waste in the form of urine and sweat, also because of water. So, children, you can understand water is important for us because our body needs water for every work. Without drinking sufficient water, bowel movement will not occur properly. And I told you that we will face the problems like constipation and diarrhea. For that reason, children, drinking enough water is very much important for us. For that, we should drink proper amount of water. It keeps us healthy. So, children, we can understand that for the whole digestion process, we need water also. If we will not drink water, then we cannot digest our food properly. And when you are taking your food at that time, try to avoid drinking water. After completion of your food, you can drink. Okay, children? And try to drink after half an hour of taking of your food so that you can have a better digestion process. And children, you should drink enough water, nearly 8 to 10 glasses of water per day, so that you can stay healthy and our whole body remains healthy. We will look fit. So, children, we understood that how water is helpful for us. Okay, children. So, we have completed our digestion process, digestive organs, then our what we have learned, need for water, then our proper bowel movement. These things we have completed. So next class we will learn about our excretory system. Children, hope all of you have understood, and one thing I wanted to tell you, please note down the question answers of your lesson 1 and lesson 2. Hope all of you have got your notebooks. Okay children, stay at your home and stay safely and listen to your parents. Thank you.